So, guys, in the organization, if you need something from someone, okay, in the organization, if you need something from someone, let us say you need laptop from laptop team, okay, let us say you need a document from particular team, okay. So, if you want something from someone, you will request, right? Okay. So, if you want something from someone, you will request them. Let us say I joined in a company. I want laptop. I need laptop. I have to request the laptop. To request the laptop, I'll have to submit the catalog, service catalog. To request the laptop, I'll have to submit the service catalog. Okay. So in the company, when I joined in the company, I have to request a company mobile. To request a company mobile, I have to submit a service catalog. So if you want to request something, you will have to submit the service catalog, guys. Okay. If we have to request something new in the organization, we have to submit service catalog. Okay, fine. Okay. So, guys, to create a catalog item, we have to navigate to maintain items. If you go to the personal developer instance, you have to go to maintain items to create a catalog item. Okay. You have to go to maintain items under service catalog. Under service catalog, you have to go to maintain items. So here I am actually creating a new maintain item. Maintain item is nothing but catalog item. I am going to create a new catalog item. Okay. So the catalog item name here I am giving here as request company mobile. Request company mobile. It will appear under service catalog. It will appear under service catalog. So category. So here I am selecting mobiles as category. I'm selecting mobiles as category here. Okay. Request company mobile. Okay. Request company mobile. Okay. Company mobile. So here you have created a catalog item. Catalog item name is request company mobile. It is actually it is actually a service catalog. I'm actually adding category mobiles. Chart description here I have given as company request company mobile, and description here I have given as request company mobile. So here I'm just giving here. So I'm just giving here as SP here. SP means service portal. Open the service portal here. Open the service portal. Did I start the recording, guys? Okay. So you have to click on request something here. You have to click on request something. Okay. So here you choose service catalog here. Service catalog here. So under hardware, go to mobile section here. Okay. So request company mobile is the item that we have created. So under software, under mobiles. So hardware is also a category. Under hardware category, mobiles is a separate category. Okay. Under service catalog, under hardware, under mobile section. So you have to click on request company mobile here. So this is the catalog item that we created, guys. Okay, this is the catalog item that we created. Okay, fine. In this catalog item, I am going to create catalog variables. You can see these are catalog variables here. So guys, remember one thing. So here in table we call it as fields, but in catalog item we call it as variables. So like on the table we have fields, right? Like on the table form we have fields, right? So if you go to the uh, HRKS form, if you go to the HRKS form here, so we have fields here. Okay, we have fields here. These are called fields. In the HRKS table, we have fields here. In the service catalog, we call it as variables. Variables are nothing but fields, but we call it as variables on the catalog items. So I am going to create four variables here. Okay, four variables. Variables are nothing but fields only, but in catalog items, we call it as variables. First of all, you have to select a type of variable. Like we have type of field, we have type of variables. So multi-line text, single line text, multiple choice, numeric scales, reference, requested for, rich label text, select box, UI page, URL, wide single line text. So these are actually the variable types, guys. Like we have field types, string, reference, choice, date, date time. We have journal input. Like those field types, we have attachment field type, break field type, checkbox, custom will label, date time, duration, email. So all these are actually type of variables, guys. Okay. Yes. Whatever we do in service catalog, that will be reflected in the service portal. Yes. Yes, Kondaya. So here I am selecting type of variable here as a reference field. Okay, reference field. Order I am giving here as 100. Okay. So requested for. I am referencing user table here. So like you have reference field in the table. Similarly, you have a reference variable here. This reference with reference type of variable here. It is a mandatory field. Submit this one. So email, uh, type email type 200. So I'm giving the, so guys, here question means label, name means field name. So guys, we have to field label, field name, right? Question means label, name means field name, variable name. It is a read only one. Okay. Okay. That is fine. I am going to create two more variables here. Read only. So this one I am taking single line text. Single line text means, guys, here this is a string type of field. Okay. 400. So this one, department, it is also a read only type of field. Okay, 500. So here I am giving here as location. It is also a mandatory field. Okay. So I have created a catalog item. In the catalog item, I have created 5 variables. Requested for email, requested by department, location. So here, this question means label, guys. Name means actual field name, variable name. So if you just go to the catalog item in the service portal, just to refresh this one. Okay. So you can see requested for email, requested by department, location. Okay. Department and location. So remember this point, guys. So requested for is actually a reference type of field, which is referencing user table. Okay, email is actually a email type of field, and requested by is also a reference type of field. I made it read only. So these are the variables that I have created on the catalog item, guys. So what is my requirement is, whenever I select the catalog, whenever I select the requested for here, requested for email, requested for department, requested for location should be automatically populated. So okay, before that, okay, yes, Anusha, you're right. So before that, I want to show these variables in columns. So in the table form, you are able to see the fields in two columns, right? This is one column, this is another column. So similarly in the catalog item as well, I want to see these variables in two columns. To show them in two columns, we have to use container split, container begin, container end. Okay, I am going to create three variables. Okay. Mm, container start. Okay. Container start. So I'm going to give container split. For container split, I'm giving order 250. Okay. Container end I am giving here as 550 here. If you see, the variables will be appearing in columns, guys. You can also click on try it here. You will be able to see the variables in two columns here. This is actually one column. This is actually another column. Okay, let me just refresh this one. Here also I should be able to see the catalog items in two columns. You can see now variables are appearing in two columns. This is actually one column. This is actually another column. So whenever I select the requested for here, requested for email, requested for department, requested for location should be automatically populated. Hmm? How can we do that? So similarly, guys, like you have catalog client scripts. So like you have normal UI policies on the table, like you have client scripts on the table. So you in service now you have catalog UI policies and catalog client script here. Okay. So like you have dictionary properties on the table, like you have dictionary properties on the table. Okay. So similarly, you have variable properties. Okay, like you have um, dictionary properties on the table. Similarly, you have variable properties, guys. Okay, so you have variable properties here. You have UI policies here. You have client scripts here. So like you have UI policies on the table. Similarly, you have catalog UI policies. Like you have client scripts on the table. You have catalog client scripts here. Okay. So now what I am doing is using variable properties. I'm going to open this particular requested for field. I'm going to open this requested by field. Okay. So here what I am doing is I am going to use default value here. So here I'm just keeping default value as javascript colon gs dot get user id. Okay, gs dot get user id. I'm setting the default value here. Okay, javascript colon gs dot get user id. Okay, so if I refresh this one here, you can see in the call in the requested for field and in the requested by field default values are populated here. So these are dictionary property. These are variable properties: mandatory, read only, hidden. Okay. So here availability we don't use it. Permission we have auto populate. We have default value. We have type specifications. We have annotation. We have question. So these are actually variable properties, guys. These are actually variable properties. If you want to make a variable mandatory, you can check this checkbox. If you want to make a variable read only, you will check this checkbox. If you want to populate a default value, you will provide the default value here. So type specification means you will select the reference table as it is a reference type of variable. You have to select the reference table here. Okay. So reference qualifier, like you have reference qualifiers on the table fields. Similarly, you have reference qualifiers on the variables as well. So like you have attributes on the dictionaries, like you have attributes on the fields, you have variable attributes here. Okay, if you want to know more about variable attributes, you can click on variable attributes here. Okay, so here these are actually tip specifications, guys. Annotations. If you want to show any field message, okay, if you want to show any field message, you can write some text here. Okay, you can write some text here. Okay, you can just keep always extended. Just write here. You can see this is actually a help text, guys. Please select the employee name. So if you see here, where we did kept that here. We have kept the help text here. See, please select the employee name. So these are actually variable properties, guys. Mandatory, read only, default value, reference qualifier, variable attributes. Okay, variable attributes, help text, and we have tooltip. Tooltip means please select employee name. Employee name. Tooltip means okay. So this one, whenever I refresh this one, so whenever I hover on this particular requested for, this is tooltip. This is tooltip, guys. So you can see this one is called tooltip. Please select employee name. This is called tooltip. This is called help text. Okay. So guys, remember, like in the table you will create the fields, right? Similarly, you will create variables in the catalog items. You will create variables in the catalog items. Okay. So remember this point, guys. You have created a variables and you have shown the variables two columns by adding container start, container split, container end. So because of these three, it is actually showing in two columns. Okay. And in the requested for requested by, we are actually showing the default values. Okay. So requested by I made read only because requested by should be always the same person. Requested for can change. So that is why I made requested for editable. So you can select anyone as requested for, but requested by will be the same person. So here system administrator or Uday Gadiparthi will be the requested person, requested by person. You can request for someone else. Okay. So you all understand, right? Like you have uh, dictionary properties. We have variable properties. Okay. So these all are variable properties: mandatory, read only, hidden, auto populate, this one default value, type specifications, annotation questions. These all are variable properties. Okay. So what is my requirement? As soon as I select the caller here, the caller email, the caller location, the caller department should be automatically populated. So how can we do this? So here in the catalog item, you have catalog UI policies, catalog client scripts. Okay. So guys, normally how many types of client scripts are there, guys? Can anyone of you tell me? How many types of client scripts are there, guys? Hmm? So there are actually four types of client scripts. Very good, guys. There are actually four types of client scripts. But in the service catalog, you have only three types of client scripts. You have only three types of client scripts. You can see here on change, on load, on submit. There is no on selected client script in the catalog client scripts. In the catalog client scripts, there are no on selected client scripts, guys. Okay. So what I am doing here is populate requested by details. Populate requested by details. Select UI type as all here. If on change client script on the requested by variable, on the requested for. So on the requested for variable, I am writing on change client script, guys. Okay. So guys, in the normal on change client script, there are five parameters: control, old value, new value, is loading, is template also there. In the normal client scripts, if you see in the normal client scripts, okay, in the normal client scripts, you have control, old value, new value, is loading, is template. So is template is actually not available in the catalog client scripts, guys. Is template is not available in the catalog client scripts. Okay. So here you have only three types of client scripts. In the on change client script, there is no is template parameter here. And here you can use glide user. It is a client side, right? You can use glide user, glide form, glide ajax. So you can use all client side APIs here in the catalog client scripts. You can use all client side APIs like glide user, glide form, glide ajax, glide dialog window, glide model form, glide list, glide navigation. So all the client side APIs you can use here in the catalog client scripts. So here requested for details. So how can we get the requested for details here? So requested for details are there in the database, right? So you have to get it from database to the client. How can we get the values from database to the client? Guys, answer me. How do we get the values from database to the client? Hmm? Using Glide Ajax. Very good. Lakshmi, very good. Lakshmi, Anusha, Lata, Basuras, very good. Super guys. So I will definitely assure you guys, you guys soon get a good opportunity. Okay. So now I am writing a on change client script, and here in the on change client script I can write a glide ajax here. Okay. So if you have to write a glide ajax, there must be a script include. Okay. So we can use existing script include as well, guys. I am using this existing script include. I am storing in an object where obj is equal to obj dot mail is equal to gr dot get value email obj dot loc is equal to gr dot get value. You have to get display value. Why do we have to get display value, guys? Because we have taken string type of field. We have created string type of variable here. This is a string type of variable. This is not a reference type of one. That is why I'm taking the display name here. Okay. So I'm going to call script include here. Okay. Using G underscore form dot get value requested for. Okay. Okay. G underscore form dot set value email comma. So guys, request object is equal to JSON dot parse response. You will get it in the string format, right? You are converting string into object again. Email comma request object dot mail location department. Okay. So if the selected value is empty, clear out all the field values. Hmm. Where are we missing? Okay. So here the on change client script should work on onload means we have to remove this is loading property, right? So remove this is loading one so that it will work on unload as well. Just to refresh this one. So system administrator email, system administrator location, system administrator department is automatically populated. I am selecting able tutor here, able tutor email, able tutor location, able tutor department is automatically populated. I am selecting Ramon here, Ramon email, Ramon location, Ramon department is automatically populated. So guys, what we have done here, we have struggled a lot, right? By creating on-change client script, by creating script include, by calling script include through the glide Ajax and the on-change client script. We struggled or not? So we have actually kept some effort, right? Okay. So without keeping our efforts, I am going to achieve the same requirement in a simple way. I am going to deactivate the client script. I am going to deactivate the client script. Okay. So I am going to the catalog item that we created. This is the catalog item that we created, right? Okay. So I deactivated this client script. Instead, what I do is I will just open email, email, location, department, email, location, department. Okay. So here you can see there is a called auto populate. So dependent field you mention here as requested for. Dependent you mention here as requested for. Dot work here you dot work here as email. These are user table fields, guys. You select here as email. Where is that email? Location. Location. Department. So what happens? You don't have to write unchanged client script. So these details will be automatically populated using this auto populate option, guys. Using this auto populate option, it will actually auto populate the requester's email, requester's location, requester's department. So is this actually a simple way? So guys, remember, if you use this simple way, it is actually showing the system IDs. Then you have to convert these two variables as reference variables. You have to reference tables, guys. Okay. So maybe location field, we will make it as a reference field. Okay. If you make it as reference, we have to, it is actually a location, right? We have to reference the CMN underscore location table. CMN underscore location. Okay. Similarly, we will change the department field as well. You can see here caller email, caller location, caller department is automatically populated here. Okay. You understand my point, right? Okay. So what did we do in today's session? We have created a catalog item. So this catalog item we are actually showing under service catalog under mobiles category. Okay. This is the short description that we have kept. This is the description that we have kept here. And in the catalog item, we have created requested for variable, requested for email, requested by department location. So these two, I wanted to show it in two columns. Then I have actually added a container start variable, container split variable, container end variable. So here, in every variable, you have variable properties, guys, like mandatory, read only, reference qualifier, variable attributes. So we have variable properties. So using default value, I am able to populate the default values in the requested for and requested by. Okay. So here, whenever I select the requested for email, requested for location, department should be automatically populated. For that, what we have done, we have created a catalog client script. We have created a catalog client script here. Okay. We have created a catalog client script here. Using this catalog client script, we are actually getting the requester's details from database to the client and we are populating in the form. So instead of using this catalog client script, we can also use auto populate option in the variable properties. We can use this auto populate option in the variable properties, guys. Okay. So guys, you have variable, we have catalog UI policies as well. So like you have UI policies on the tables, you have catalog UI policies on the catalog items. You guys are clear, right? I am going to delete all the variables. I am going to delete all the variables in this catalog item. I am going to delete all the variables in this catalog item, guys. Okay. I have deleted all the variables on the catalog item. Okay. So guys, remember, client has given me a requirement. Client has given me a requirement to create 4 catalog items. 4 catalog items. The 4 catalog items we need requested for email, requested by requested by location, department. Okay. So in every catalog item, we need these 5 variables, guys. So that means 4 catalog items, right? In a catalog item one, so 4 catalog items, right? In the catalog item one, you have to create these 5 variables. In the catalog item two, in the catalog item two, you have to show these 5 variables. In the catalog item three, you have to show these 3 variables. In the catalog item four, you have to show these 4 variables. Okay. So means you have to create total 20 variables, right? So here five, sorry, here 5. In the catalog item, you have to create 5. In the catalog item 2, you have to create 5. 10, 15, and here you have to create 5. Total 20 variables you have to create. Instead of creating 20 variables, what I will do is I will create one variable set. We will create variable set So one variable set with these five variables. So instead of creating all five variables in every catalog item, I will create one variable set, guys. I will create one variable set. Okay. So that what I can do, I can use this variable set in every catalog item. Okay. So I will create a variable set, guys. I will create a variable set set this with these five variables. So in the catalog item one, we will add this variable set. In the catalog item two, we will add this variable set. In the catalog item three, we will add this variable set. In the catalog item four, I will add this variable set. I have created variable set with these five variables. I'm using that variable set in every catalog item, guys. You understand what I'm doing here, everyone? So here in the first case, I have to create variables. Here I have to create five variables. Here I have to create five variables, 15, and here you have to create five variables. So total 20 variables you have to create. Instead, what I'm doing, create five variables in the variable set. Create five variables as a variable set. Okay, add that variable set in every catalog item. You understand my point? Okay. So this time what I am doing is I am going to create one variable set here. So click on new here. If there is already a variable set, you can click on edit and add. So I'm going to create a new variable set here. So in the variable set, you have two types of variable sets. Okay. So in the variable sets, you have two types of variable sets. Okay. Single row and multi row. We will discuss about single row first. So we are now discussing about single row variable set. I am selecting single row variable set here. So title I am giving here as requester catalog requester details. Okay. So reference order 100. Requested for email. requested by. Okay. Location department. Department. Okay. So you can see here these variables are you are able to see here. These variables you are able to see here. So what we have done, we have created one variable set here. We have done variable set here. In the variable set, we have created these variables here. We can reuse this variable set in different catalog items. Suppose if I am creating a new catalog item, guys. Suppose if you are creating a new catalog item, go to the maintain items. Okay. When you are creating a new catalog item, let us say, let us take this one. Okay. Let us take this catalog item. So let us take resignation form. So in this catalog item, whatever the variable set that we created, that variable set I can add here. I can click on edit here this time. Catalog requested details variable set that we created. Catalog requested details. I am adding this variable set here. Okay. So I have added this variable set in the another catalog items. What is it telling? There is one variable with the requested by associated with this catalog item. Okay. So here there is a field called requested by. So this variable is already there in the variable set. That is why it is not actually allowing you to add. Okay, let me just change here this one. Okay. Now I am going to add the variable set here. Now you can see we have added variable set here in this resignation form catalog item. Okay. This one order I am actually giving here as 50. Okay. If I just click on try it here, you will be able to see the same variables in this catalog item. Requested for email, requested by location, department. These five variables you are able to see here. Okay. You understand my point, right? So variable sets can be reused, guys. You can create one variable set. You can reuse that variable set in different catalog items. Okay. You are clear, right? Any questions for today's session, guys? Everyone, I have unmuted everyone. Anusha, Basuraj, Vamsi, Kondaya, Tata, Shivani, Prudve, Pooja.
I have one question.
Yes,
Like
Anusha.
for this catalog item, like variable sets are some request for some etc. But I want to create some other variables, sorry, catalog item. Variables are different, sir.
Yeah, variable name should be different.
Um,
So you
okay.
understand, can I create, different variables? Can I create same variable names in the catalog item variables and variable set variables? Is that the question?
Yes.
So variable names should be unique. Remember this point. Variable names should be unique. You cannot create same variable name in the catalog item variables and variable set variables.
Mm.
Okay, variable names should be unique.
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, catalog admin role. So admins will have catalog admin role. There is a role called catalog admin. If you go to the roles here, so there will be a catalog admin role. Okay. So this role comes with a admin role. Can manage the catalog item application, including the catalog categories and items. So this role you will get with the along with the admin role. If you just click on this one, you can see contains roles. Okay. Mm. So this role contains these roles, guys. This catalog admin role contains these roles. Okay. Now, if you go to the admin role will contain this catalog admin role. This admin role will contain catalog admin role. You can see as an employee admin, taxonomy admin. Uh, as an employee admin, image admin, ML admin. User criteria admin. So catalog admin comes under admin role, guys. If you directly have catalog admin role, then you can manage the service catalog module. Okay, you're clear, right?
It's clear.
Okay, guys. We'll wind up the session for today, and we'll be connecting tomorrow. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you all.